welcome back to MountainViewPets. Over Christmas I got a leopard tortoise off Sharon, beautiful little thing, and he's been living on his own. But we also have two baby Sulcatas, which are a little bit bigger than him, but they're really nice tortoise. So I am going to try and move Leopanardo DiCaprio, which is our leopard tortoise. I'm going to try and move him in with the Sulcatas. They have a nice big house, there's only two of them. We can put the little leopard in with them, and as long as they don't mess with him too much, he's gonna have a really happy life in there. I'm gonna sit with them. I have hours ahead of me now where I have nothing to do and Sharon is out, so I'm gonna have all this time. I'm gonna sit there with the tortoise. I'm gonna make sure that nothing is going on. I'm gonna make sure that the Sulcatas have no problems with little Leopanardo. Then we can have a happy little collection of tortoise living together as their babies in the house. Speaking of tortoise, we have our big Sulcata right here. Hey. It's nice and sunny out here today. Greg is wandering about eating the grass. So before I move them, the plan, I'm gonna get some warm water and I'm gonna soak the little babies, the Sulcatas and the little leopard. So let's soak our tortoise right here. And we're back. So we have little Leopanardo right here. He's gonna go in for a little soak. Leopanardo. And then in here, just for now, as I said, this is a spare enclosure from in the house. Nobody's been in it. It's just set up in case. So I just threw it outside, threw these two guys into it. So we've got the one with the little mark, that is Tim. And then the one with no mark, that's Rosie. Right, Rosie and Tim. Rosie and Tim are gonna have a new roommate. And that's Leopanardo, who is enjoying his soak, as you can see. So I've split the rest of the water half and half, threw out the water that the leopard soaked in. So let's grab Tim, stick Tim in here, and get Rosie. And let's stick Rosie in here. Of course, the Sulcatas ran away after their soak. They're going to bed, but Leopanardo is gonna chill out here for a little bit and then he's gonna go exploring, I think. Yeah, this is his new house. He's gonna live with the Sulcatas. For anybody who's wondering, these two species of tortoise, the Sulcata and leopard, have overlapping territories, which means in the wild you would actually find leopard tortoise and Sulcata tortoise in the same region. They can live together. Sulcata tortoise are much more aggressive than leopards and much bigger, much stronger. These are babies, and from my experience and from the experience that I've seen other people have with baby tortoise, is that you can mix baby tortoise fairly well. Usually babies don't have the same kind of aggression, they end up growing up together, and there's a lot of people who think tortoise should be kept on their own, but they shouldn't. They enjoy being with other tortoise, and if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me, but that's the way I feel. They enjoy to be with other tortoise. I've had a tortoise that was on his own for his whole life, and he's aggressive. He doesn't like other tortoise, he doesn't like people really. Any tortoise that we've had since then has had some other tortoise with it the whole time, and they're much friendlier towards other tortoise. You can introduce them much easier, and in fact these baby Sulcatas actually lived in this enclosure with our two Aldabra tortoises until the Aldabras got to a size where they just couldn't fit in this anymore. But the Aldabras weren't aggressive and the Sulcatas were too small to hurt them, so we mixed them and it worked perfectly. The Aldabras have since moved outside and they were there with our other Sulcata tortoise, Garcia, who's a little bit bigger than all these guys. I'm going to sit there for the next 3 hours and I'm going to watch them, and you can watch them with me. Leopanardo just bullying the Sulcatas, pushing him out of his way wherever he wants to go. So that seems like it was a complete success. We've got the leopard tortoise in with the Sulcatas, everybody is happy. Rosie and Tim, the Sulcatas, have no issue. They're fine. All they want is food. They're tortoise. They're very simple animals. They're not aggressive, as I said. They're very, very young. Sulcatas can be aggressive. They're definitely the most aggressive tortoise that there is, but they're babies. And we've got the leopard, and he's a baby, and he's much smaller than the Sulcatas, but there wasn't even, I sat there for 3 hours, there wasn't a single moment where the Sulcatas looked like they were being aggressive in any way. They came over, they checked them out, they smelled them. You'll see, you've seen that on the video. But there's no aggression there. I'm going to keep watching them over the next few days, and I'm going to see how it progresses. If anything happens, one incident, then the leopard will be coming straight out, because we don't want anything to happen. And that'll be that. We'll have an enclosure for him and one for the Sulcatas, but I think this is going to work perfectly. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, subscribe, and share with everybody you know. See you next time.